Well, after a ton of fiddling and cleaning, I guess you could say, and trimming slash shaving for the blackbeard algae, I finally got this cleaned up. It's looking much better. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to mount the Anubias pieces, especially that one on the left side there. It's kind of awkwardly shaped. I could break it up. I don't know. Got things to deal with or ways to work. Yeah, the biggest project was getting the filter working again. It was all, it definitely needed to be cleaned, and what I had in there was one of the, I guess the scrubbing pad, I guess we would call it, polishing pad. That's what the term they were using. And it was supposed to help polish the water, I don't know, some shenanigans. I'm not too sure how much I believe that. But I replaced it with the, I guess the carbon canister. I'm not sure how long the carbon's going to last. I might switch it out, try out some peat moss or something like that. I don't know, it's something that I'm going to worry about probably a week or two in the future. We'll look at it, reevaluate it after Christmas. I'm actually really considering building a sump for this tank. This filter has been such a pain. It works well when it's working, I guess, but if I have to open it, clean it up every couple weeks, it's just a pain to get working again, fiddling. I've always hesitated cutting the hoses because I was moving, and I don't know if I want to cut them down to the perfect size. I don't know. It's just something I don't want to deal with till later. But underneath the stand is where I had the 10-gallon garage tank. I moved it over to this side. But I had it there. It fits in perfectly underneath the stand. So that might be a good spot for maybe a 10-gallon or 20 tall. I think 20 tall would probably be too unwieldy. But a 10-gallon sump would definitely work out well. I can't remember if the 14-gallon dimensions were the same. But either way, that's something to look into, and I just need like a pond pump, and I could build PVC overflows. So that'd be a fun DIY project. Let's see. I also got the CO2 more lined up, or lined up betterly. I'm going to use bad English there. But now the CO2 is going straight into the Hydor or Cralia Hydor wave pump. And that's propelling it throughout the tank. Also, before I forget, switching to the carbon filter and I guess the carbon package, it really bumps up the filtration like power. The water is moving out much like with some velocity now, rather than just kind of just sucking its way out. It was bad before. I'm not sure how much filtration was going through. There's definitely not a whole lot of water movement, which could also have contributed to the algae outbreak. But everything's looking much better now. I cleaned off most of the driftwood pieces. I even trimmed off some of the bark that was on there. Since I picked these pieces up when I was hiking, they weren't sand blown or any like that commercializedness to it. So this works out well. I'm really liking the look. It's definitely a personal touch to the tank, and it's cleared up. You can also see the substrate is much cleaner than it was before. That's partly due to the fact that the filter is now actually doing something. I mean, this is literally an hour and a half later, so it definitely makes a big difference. So thank you guys very much for watching, and stay fishy, my friends.